this is gonna be good. Howdy folks, I'm Southern Wolf of Southern Wolf Studios. Welcome to Crystalline. This is a fantasy visual novel by the people at Pixel Fade Studios. This is just the demo of it, and I've already kind of backed it on Kickstarter a little bit more than I probably should have. Yeah, but I'm super excited for it. Like I said, this is a fantasy visual novel with emphasis on romance. Think of it kind of like entering the shoes of a D&D character, a WoW character, Diablo character, any kind of RPG thing like that. Now, we all know of the different animes that have that, like Konosuba, Overlord, Dot Hack, I suppose, and SAO. But I'm super excited for this, so make sure you check out their Kickstarter, link in the description below. Go check them out. Please support them if you can. $15 US for a pre-order copy. Yeah, it's 15 bucks American. I had to double check that real quick. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited. Oh shit, we got to enter our name. Okay, we're going to go with Southern Wolf. Alright, oh, last name. Oh shit. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have the same problem with Ace Academy, which you should totally check out as well. So we're going to put... Yeah, there we go. Oh. Reusing assets, I see. Very nice. You got to cut down on those costs. The library is far more quiet than I would have expected this time of night. The only sound is the gentle hum of the air conditioner. Well, you're at the library at night. I'm surprised it's even open. Whoa, that was too close. I blink my eyes open wide and then stifle a yawn as I stretch to wake myself up. Focus! Finals are just around the corner and I can't afford to slack off. Well, looks like you're doing right ahead. Wait, whoa. Now, the first thing that's already coming to mind is that they're making this some great universe that our protagonist from Ace Academy is just like one day when he's falling asleep, he has this. I'd like to think that's funny. That'd be a really good callback. Glancing around the room, I notice that I'm the only person in the study cubicles. It's getting pretty late. I'll go back to the dorms as soon as I finish up this last chapter. I flip through the book, only a few more pages to go. I can do this. Stealing my resolve, I focus on my textbook. Oh, no, studying. My one weakness. ... Whoa. The words on the screen blur together as my eyelids grow heavy. I fight to keep my eyes open, but the lids continue to droop. I'll just rest them for a second. Game over, man. Game over. Sometimes jerking me awake in my... I totally read that wrong. Something's jerking me awake and my eyes blink open. A bright light illuminates the room, blinding me until all I can see is a stark whiteness. I throw my arms over my eyes to shield them from the light. Whoa. After a few seconds pass, the light seems to dim, but it doesn't feel like the same fluorescent glow of the library bulbs. Carefully I unwind and bring my arms down, squinting at the pale blue sky. And there we have it already with that sky shot. Gotta love it. A mild breeze tussles my hair. Blades of grass tickle my neck as they wave in the wind. Where am I? I'm about to push myself up off the ground when something plops into view. A round blue blob with two dark eyes blinks at me.
Poi?
Oh my god. It's so cute! Pongo. I'm immediately reminded of the Dongos from Clanad. I'm sure they're not related at all. Couldn't possibly be related. It blobs slightly, like pudding. When it notices my stare, it opens its small mouth and takes a dainty bite at my nose. Hey! The creature's bite doesn't sting, but it feels like a cool splash of water. Before it can take another, I scramble to my feet. The creature tumbles off my head and falls to the ground. Once it lands, it shakes itself off with a gelatinous tremble, and clearly unfazed. Poi. It hops onto my foot with its mouth open again, but I quickly shake it off. It rolls off my foot into the dirt, and rights itself again.
Poi.
It pouts and continues to watch me, but doesn't attempt to bite. It's so cute! Pick it up. What could possibly go wrong? What is that thing?
Poi?
It cocks its head as if wondering the same thing about me. That's unsettling. I take in the scattering of trees around me. Their tall branches kiss the sky. There's a winding dirt trail which weaves through the trees. As I follow it with my gaze, I see smoke billowing out of thatched roofs at a village in the far distance. Where am I? The last thing I remember is studying at the library. That's it. I must have fallen asleep and I'm dreaming.
Poi?
I glance down at the blue creature. What? At my response, it leaps up.
Poi, poi!
Whoa. I scramble away from it and it lands on the ground with a soft thud. That thing can jump pretty high. I need to be careful. What's your deal?
Poi!
It leaps again and I again retreat. Stop that. I dodge as it jumps, and then I begin to run. To my surprise, the blob keeps pace with a series of nimble bounces.
Poi, poi!
Seriously, stay back! It musters up one long leap, and I turn around to the corner of a sturdy tree to avoid it. I don't notice the other person until it's too late. Shit. We painfully collide, and I lose my balance before toppling over. Fortunately, my hands catch myself, protecting the oh god. When I open my eyes, I see a woman. Oh! Nice thighs. That is, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Her eyes are scrunched shut and her mouth is twisted in a grimace. Her long blonde hair is splayed out around her. She lets out a small groan. She blinks open her eyes and fixes her gaze on me. Oh god. Oh god, Pixel Fade. You guys are so fucking great. First choice is amazing. This stream becomes a wet dream. God damn it. Oh, I can't do it. As much as I love the second option in all of Pixel Fade Studios' work, I gotta go with the first option. My bad. As I meet her gaze, my face is blushed as I push myself to my feet. I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? I extend a hand. She hesitantly accepts it, and I help her up.
Just a little sore, but otherwise I'm fine.
Wow.
Are you hurt?
This is fucking good. Holy shit, Pixel Fade. You guys are really up in your game. Damn. Nah, I'm fine. I'm sorry again. I should have paid more attention to where I was going.
It's partially my fault. I was distracted.
Them jiggle physics. Fucking love it.
Poi?
Uh-oh, it's back. The creature to my right is on my foot again. Are you serious? You're still here? The woman looks surprised.
A Pongo!
Pongo? Jeez, all that Pokemon last night is starting to make me see things. Oh, love it.
Poke-a-man?
Oh man, tongue in cheek.
Poi, poi?
Oh, this is great. The Pongo bobs up and down by my foot and nudges me with its head.
Aw, he's a cute one!
He?
Yeah, you can tell by the shape of his eyes.
That's interesting. Oh.
I think he wants you to hold him.
I guess he's kind of cute. How can you tell?
He's not being subtle about it.
The Pongo hops on my foot and looks up at me.
Poi!
Okay. I bend down and he bounces into my palms. He feels cool to the touch and surprisingly solid for being kind of gelatinous.
Poi, poi!
He chirps happily as he rolls over in my palms. Whoa. The woman leans in and uses a finger to gently tickle the Pongo. He chirp-ups again and shivers. Oh.
Oh, his laugh is so adorable.
Laugh? She continues to tickle him and he rolls over from laughing.
Oops.
She stops tickling him and pets him on the head instead. He snuggles against her hand and sighs contently.
Poi!
It's like a puppy. Using her other hand, she raises her gauntlet and seems to offer it to the Pongo. The Pongo stares at it, then turns his head away and hops onto my shoulder before nestling against me.
Poi.
Well, I guess it likes me.
A Pongo who refuses magic energy?
What?
Wait a minute. Are you a mage?
Am I a wizard? You know, I want to say level 110 Frost Mage, but I usually play either a warrior or a rogue. Preferably a rogue, but... No way, I always pick a fighter archetype.
A fighter? Where's your weapon?
Hold up my two fists. Right here. Yeah, right here. Come to the gun show. No, not really. I don't have no guns. She raises an eyebrow.
You keep saying such strange things.
She holds up her gauntlets and a faint pale light glows. It pulses rhythmically. As she holds it closer to me, it quickens until the pulses almost look like one long pulse. She blinks in surprise.
Wait, this heightened energy activity, it's you?
She analyzes the magic swirling thing in our gauntlet.
I don't see a discharger on you.
A what?
So then, how is it possible for you to have such a high magical energy reading? Are you carrying crystals?
Is this is this a sting operation? I fucking love this. No way, man, I'm clean.
Huh?
I don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do drugs, you're bad. Her eyes narrow. She looks me over again.
Never mind. It doesn't look like you're carrying crystals. Or anything for that matter.
I don't know what's going on right now. I was in the library studying for finals and somehow I woke up here.
Oh, are you from the Mage Academy?
The what?
Mage Academy.
I rub my temples. Okay, I think I've dozed off long enough. Time to wake up now. She blinks in confusion.
You are awake.
No, this is a dream. She frowns.
I can assure you this is not a dream.
I want to say the third option here, but at the same time, you know what? Let's go with it. Or we'll somewhat go with it. I'm not convinced. Despite what you're saying, I'm not convinced.
Okay.
She's gonna punch us, isn't she? She pulls back her hand and strikes me soundly on the arm. Ow!
Still think this is a dream?
Don't have to be a dick about it. Nope, I'm convinced. I rub the sore spot on my arm. Okay, it's not a dream. No woman in my dream would have such manly punch. Oh, man.
What was that?
Do you want to get punched again? Nothing? So if this place isn't a dream, then where are we?
We're in Meadow Hill.
Where? Meadow Hill. Where's that?
It's a part of the Kingdom of Havengard, of course.
Of course. Havengard? She looks at me like I'm crazy.
It's the largest of the three kingdoms.
Of course it is.
Actually, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from New York. Oh, NYC?
New York?
Yeah, you know, part of the USA.
USA. USA?
That's great. No, the United States of America.
The United States of what? Never mind that for now.
Yeah, saying something important followed by never mind.
If you don't have any crystals, and you don't have a discharger, have you casted recently?
I shake my head.
Then the amount of energy reading doesn't add up.
She rests her chin on her hands as she thinks. A shiver runs down my spine as reality starts to settle in. This really isn't a dream. Any ideas? She shakes her head. Whoa. Nice physics. She shakes her head.
Maybe the Mage Academy can provide answers.
Well, some answers would be good. Mage Academy. That's a start. Sounds good to me. How do I get there?
Oh, it's in the center of Illumia.
I mean, why didn't you say so sooner? I mean... where?
Illumia. You follow the path going north until you arrive at the crossroads. Then you head...
Her voice trails off as she notices my expression.
I'm actually heading back there now. You can come along if you want.
Woohoo! Escort mission! Or I guess in this case we're being escorted, but... As I contemplate her offer, I look her over again. Can I trust her? Her posture is naturally straight and gives her an air of authority. She did mention that she was out here on some sort of official investigation. Plus, she seems friendly enough. Besides, if I don't go with her, then I'll be wandering around on my own. And the chances of me finding this Mage Academy alone without running into any unsavory people are not promising. I can't risk that. I need to find a way back home. A nod. Thanks. I'm Southern Wolf, by the way.
I'm Leanna. Leanna Dawn.
That's a very fitting name. Nice to meet you. I hold up my hand to shake hers, but she just stares at it. After keeping my hand out for a few seconds, I begin to feel awkward. Her expression changes to curiosity as she gingerly takes my hand. I grin broadly as I shake her hand firmly. She's a bit startled, but when our gazes meet, she matches my smile.
It's nice to meet you too.
I look at her questioningly as she continues to shake my hand. She slips her hand away and blushes.
Shall we get going then?
Ready when you are. Leanne nods and brings us back onto the path. Then she walks in the direction of the village. The Pongo follows us, staying a step behind. We travel for quite some time together. It's been pretty silent. I wonder if I should say something. Ask about the gauntlet. Without seeming too suspicious, I try to get a better look at her gauntlet. What was that thing she was doing earlier? Leanne notices me staring and shifts uncomfortably.
Are you okay?
Shit! Yeah, I was just curious about your gauntlet.
Oh, my manipulator?
Sure?
All mages have a manipulator. It's how we use energy to interact with the elements around us.
Okay. Wait, meaning that you can cast spells?
I suppose that's one way to phrase it.
Oh. Can you show me something cool?
Like what?
Cast magic missile. Can you cast magic missile at the dark? Oh my god! God damn it! Yes, there is an elf with brown hair standing in front of you. She furrows her brow.
That's not possible.
I look straight in her eyes. You're right. She's very clearly confused at my response, and is at a loss for words. Well, let's ask about the Pongo then. I glance behind us. Just as expected, the Pongo hops along. So the Pongo's still following us. Leanna glances back and grins.
That's not too surprising.
Why not?
Pongos are attracted to magical energy. That's why it was so strange that it showed no interest in my manipulator.
Uh-huh. It's still following us, though.
It's following you.
Leader of all of the Pongos, I will amass an army of them and rule the world.
My readings showed you're full of magical energy. As far as the Pongo is concerned, you're a buffet.
Mm-hmm. Huh. As I think over what Leanna said, I look at the Pongo one more time. This time it looks right back at me and his eyes crinkle as he splits into a huge grin.
Poi poi!
He leaps into the air and reaches the height of my waist. Whoa.
Boy!
He jumps high again. Leanna giggles.
I think he's tired of hopping.
Probably. You know what? I'll carry him. I guess it'd be kind of hard to keep up with us since it's so much smaller than us. I hold up my hands and the Pongo hops right into my palms, but he doesn't stop there. But before I can react, he hops on my shoulder and then jumps again and lands on the top of my head.
Boy!
I feel a cool wiggle in my hair. Oh man, can we style it? Is it going to be like one of the headsucker moments from Futurama? Or can we style him up in my hair with like gel? Leanna giggles again. What is he doing?
Nothing. He's just so happy.
She reaches out a finger and strokes the Pongo, who chirps contentedly. Leanna's smile broadens. Then she clears her throat as she tries to take on a more serious expression. Her steps quicken and she resumes walking. And of course we're going to ask what brought her here. So, not that I'm complaining, but what exactly were you doing out in the field?
The field?
Where you found me.
Oh, there have been rumors of high energy readings around Meadow Hill, so I was sent to investigate.
Alright.
I had already checked out the surrounding area, and there'd been no clear source for all that excess energy until today.
Huh. When you met me? She nods. I hadn't been in the field for very long before you found me, though.
You might be a byproduct of whatever created the energy spike in the first place.
Wormhole? What do you think it was?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen readings of that level before. The Mage Academy should be able to help explain.
Well, that's good to know. Wonder what it takes to become a mage. So, besides magic, what else does the Mage Academy teach?
Oh, all the basics. How to use a manipulator, how to control your energy, the many usages and differences between crystals and spheres.
Okay. Crystal, energy, and spheres. What exactly is this crystal stuff you keep mentioning?
You mean the difference between crystals and crystal spheres? Well, when we refer to crystals, we mean the raw crystals, whereas crystal spheres are the usable refined state.
Oh, okay, that makes much more sense. That's helpful, but I meant crystals in general. She stares at me and narrows her eyes as if trying to judge me if I'm serious.
It's the power source for, well, everything.
Oh, okay. I look blankly at her.
You don't use crystals where you come from?
No, we use explosive liquid dinosaurs. No. Her mouth falls open and she looks at me in bewilderment.
With no crystals, what else do you use to power things?
Explosive liquid dinosaurs. Lots of stuff. I count on my fingers. The sun, water, wind, nuclear fission, fossil fuels like coal or oil. Her eyes widen with each item I list. She's about to speak, but I'm not finished. Geothermal, waves, tidal, hydrogen.
Okay.
She shakes her head incredulously.
I get it. You have your own methods of energy. Many, many methods.
Leanna's eyes sparkle as she falls into a pensive silence. A small smile plays at her lips while she considers what I've said. I might have overwhelmed her a little, but she actually seems interested in all of our methods of harnessing energy. I listen for the sounds of wildlife as we continue walking, and I can hear the usual songs of birds and the faint whooshing of wings flapping in the air. Occasionally there's a rustle amidst the trees, and I even swat at the bugs buzzing around my eyes. It all feels very familiar, reminding me of home. Leanna clears her throat.
So, you're from USA?
USA, but yeah.
Which kingdom is that in?
How should I phrase this? In the Kingdom of North America. Great. She frowns and scratches her neck.
I'm a little ashamed to say I'm not familiar with that place. Where is it?
On Earth?
Earth?
Okay, time to take a different approach. Let's see if I can explain. Alright, tell me where we are right now.
In Meadow Hill.
And where is that?
In the Kingdom of Havengard.
And where is Havengard?
In the land of Asaria.
What is that a part of?
Terra, of course.
Okay, so Terra is my Earth. She pauses as my words sink in, and then she gasps.
Wait, are you not from Terra?
From what I've heard, I'm not. She looks concerned.
How did you get here?
That's what I'm hoping to find out at the Mage Academy.
Right, but I mean, how did you come to Meadow Hill specifically? Do you remember anything before you were in the field?
I think back. I was studying in the library and I'd been extra tired because that same day I had an evening class. I still remember everything about me and my past. Yeah.
Well, at least we know you don't have amnesia.
Yeah, at least there's that. I nod. She lapses back into silence, looking thoughtfully. I have a lot to think about myself. My head is swimming with everything I've learned so far. Although there are some similarities between Terra and Earth, I've only scratched the surface of all the differences. I really hope the Mage Academy can help explain what's going on, and more importantly, how I can get back home.
Boy!
The pongo flips in front of my eyes, and I carefully scoop him back and place him on my head. Whoa, what just happened there? Did you slip?
Boy.
It's just like, fuck you. Is it my imagination or does that poi sound a little sheepish? Leanna looks over and grins.
You were trying to get a good look at our friend here, weren't you?
I feel movement on my head and I assume the pongo nods.
Looks like someone got a little adventurous and lost his footing.
That's what he was doing.
Boy.
I let out a little chuckle as Leanna giggles. Once the pongo is secured, we continue walking. I'm loving this so far. This is really good. The sun dips in the sky and bathes the tips of the trees with a soft glow. My feet ache in protest with each step I take and my legs are tight from all the walking. Yeah, quit bitching about it. Finally, we come upon the perimeter of the village. Leanna grins as she leads me through the gates.